Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing my December monthly budget, as you can see in front of me. Let's get on into our December budget. First things first, I didn't close out November's budget with you purely just because I didn't really have the time to. I did go over it a bit more in my Instagram though, but all in all it was an okay month. There wasn't any overspending, it was just more I wanted to save a little bit more, but you know, life happens. And then I also filled in, what's the word? I stuffed 3 cash envelopes with money left over from my cash envelopes. So if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure it was 10, 5 and 12. I might be wrong, but yeah. And then I also just made this little thing on Canva. Ignore that ugly brown that ruined it. But yeah, I just wanted to have a visual tracker to see how many to go. I'm actually quite happy with this. I've stuffed 9 so far, and I have set myself a goal, as you will see, to fill 10 out in the month of December. So there has been some changes to my budget. In terms of the 30 envelope challenge, this may carry on to the new year, and that's absolutely fine with me. The £465 from this will go towards my travels, vacation, whatever you want to call it, I don't really know. So yeah, that is that. Hopefully moving forward I will be doing this in my weekly check-ins. I know I said that last time and it didn't happen, but I'm going to try this month to do these in my weekly check-ins, and I'll explain a bit more in that because this month I will be filling in my cash envelopes weekly, so anything that hasn't been spent in the week I'll be putting into that, because I think that will mean I can save a bit more, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, moving on. I do like a ramble. Yeah, let's just get through the budget, and then when things have changed I will just let you guys know. So oh, what's that? I feel like it's toothpaste. Right, I am back, change in jumper. So yeah, let's get started with my full-time income. And so today is payday, and that was 2,103 and 65. So £2,103 and 65 pence. And then I'm going to put side income here, and I am going to try my best to track it this month because I didn't really last month. Although I stuffed it, it was very much like I wasn't actually able to see an end of month figure. So I'll just show you now actually. Oh yeah, here it is. So I made just a side income tracker so that I can put how much I'm getting, like each payout from Spotify and Etsy and things like that. So yeah, that's the plan, so that I have an actual figure. I'm not going to budget anything because I really don't know. Budgeted, which we're going to be working with, is just my full-time, which is the 2,103.65. Cool. So then moving on to bills, I'm just going to list them out and then we'll go through them together. Right. That took way longer than it should have, but I was getting a bit confused. So rent is 150, and if you were wondering why it's so low, I do live at home with my parents, and that's just my contribution. Car insurance is £109.50. Car payment is £342. Phone 5609. Gym, which is a new one, I have just joined the gym, so that is £17.99 a month. Subscriptions, I'm just going to work it out, is Netflix, Spotify and iTunes, which is £22.47. The reason I've grouped these together is because they really just don't change. Debit card is just £2. Shopify, I budget £22, although I just got the bill and I think it is a little bit more than that. GoDaddy is £10.18. Credit card, I'm not going to budget anything, but I like to just put it there in case, because I do have a few things on my credit card at the moment, but I do think they will be getting paid off. So yeah, let's calculate all that. So that comes to £690.65, which is fab. So now cash envelopes, again a little bit different because we have some new ones. So we have my usual petrol, spending, eating out and miscellaneous. So that's what I usually have. And then I have two new, which is car wash and postage / shipping expenses for my business. I was using my spending money last month and I just didn't really want it to come out of there, and that is actually, I think, a lot of where my spending money went. So it would have actually been nice to see how much spending money I had left. But anyway, you got to do what works for you in your budget. So if you got to change things every now and then, that's absolutely fine. I don't think you have to stick with what you're doing. So yeah, so I'm going to budget 160 for petrol, £100 for spending, £80 for eating out, £20 for miscellaneous. Car wash is going to get £15, and that's 2 car washes, so once a fortnight, which I think is fair. And then postage is getting £30, and then that comes to £405. So it's a little bit more than my previous month, but I do think that will work better for me. So let me go ahead and write down all my sinking funds and I will be back. Great, so I hope you can see that. So they are my sinking funds categories. Sorry about my voice, guys. I've literally just woken up. Yeah, so new ones is we no longer have vacay and instead it is travel, because there's been a slight change in my goals. I know I was saying that for a very long time that I am set on just building up my house deposit and that being my main priority. Some things have been going on and I just decided, you know what, next year is the year I am going to travel quite a bit. So I have booked a solo trip, like tour thing, to Mexico and Thailand. For Mexico is in March, which I think it is 12 days, and Thailand in May for 9 days. I would love to go for longer, but I also want to come home to a job and just use my annual leave. So yeah, so that being said, obviously that's going to be an expense that I do want to try cash flow as much as I can. I'm saying as much as I can because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to do it. If worse comes to worse, I need to use my credit card for something, that is fine. I will then pay that off when I can, if that makes sense. So I don't want to put pressure on myself because, you know, March is actually very soon. I think it's about 3 months until I go away. So I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself, but then I did also want to save as much as I can, as well as saving for my house deposit, but that is on the back burner just a little bit as travel's the main priority. Yeah, and then I do hope to go on like maybe 2 more trips, but that will be next year's, like, thinking about it. So yeah, there are some changes. You know, house deposit won't get as much, and some other things might get a little less just because I don't have a lot of time to save. I can go through the breakdown of my like travel costs. So I did it with a tour group, which I did before. I've been to the Philippines before and I did a tour group there and it was amazing. So I've used the same tour group. So Mexico was £1,075 for 12 days. So that includes accommodation, all my activities, travel, like in terms of when I'm in Mexico. So all I need to, you know, pay myself is food, but some of the food comes with accommodation or like whatever. So I do need spending money and also need to get myself over there, so flights to Mexico. Same with Thailand, that was I think about £770 for 9 days, and that's my accommodation, all my activities and inside travel. So again, need to have my spending and my flights there. So yeah, it is maybe about 2,500, but again, if I don't save that up in time, that's absolutely fine. That's what credit cards are for those situations. And I will then, we can pay it off together. I'll go through that process. But anyway, so beauty is getting £25, health is getting £5, shopping is getting £40, fun is also getting £40 because I planning to go out a few times in December. Aussie and Oreo are getting £10. Gifts is also getting £10. The dentist is getting £30. Pilates is getting £10. And phone is getting £30. Emergency fund again, £30. Debt is getting £20. Car insurance is getting £130. Car tax is getting £40. Car maintenance is not actually getting anything this month just because I have quite a good amount in there and I don't have much coming up. I will gradually save, but you know, I think it's quite a good amount, so I'm not putting myself pressure to do that. Car payment is getting £35. That is, I do want to start putting more, but again, it all depends on my circumstances. I will put in as much as I can, really. And that is because I am thinking I want to pay off my car a bit earlier. But again, I will do a whole video of that because I will probably make like a tracker sheet when I dedicate exactly when I want to pay it off by, if that makes sense. At the moment, I'm just going to put money when I can. So yeah, Christmas is not getting anything either because that is fully funded. I don't need any more than that, so that will get stuffed in the new year. Travel is going to be getting £300. So yeah, 200 of that needs to go onto my credit card because I put the deposit down for both during a Black Friday sale. But I will explain that more obviously in the cash stuffing, because as you would have seen on my previous video, that when I unstuffed some envelopes, I put some, you know, in travel, if that makes sense. It will if you watch the video. Stocks and shares ISA is, I've opened this month just because it's got the flexibility that I can take it out, whereas with the lifetime ISA, which is for my house deposit, whatever I put in that, I can't really take out unless I pay all those fees, which I don't want to. But yeah, so stocks and shares is getting £50. And then let's tally this up. Okay, so yeah, that was right. So from beauty to Christmas, that is £455 as like my sinking funds, and then I kind of view travel, stocks and shares, my house deposit as like savings. I know they're basically all savings, but that's just what works in my head. So add 300, add 50, that comes to 805. And then savings, I'm going to put my LISA, although it is my house deposit in there. That is going to be £200 this month. So yeah, I should have actually put my stocks and shares ISA there, but it's alright. So yeah, that is pretty much my monthly budget done. I'll just add up everything so we've got a rough idea. I'm pretty sure it's basically zero based. So 805 plus 200 plus 405 plus 690, 65. So that comes, yeah, so £2,100 and 65p. So like £3 less, but you know, in England it's quite hard to put like £3 in your sinking fund. And it's a tiny little buffer. So yeah, that is my December budget. I'm actually quite happy with it. I think I've achieved quite a lot this month. So yeah, that's my monthly budget. My sinking funds tracker, which will be completed. My weekly check-in, I've already filled out, but we will do that weekly. My monthly calendar goes from the 24th to the 24th of December. I went a bit overboard, but I think that should be my payday for January, sorry. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get paid early. But even if I do get paid early, I'm going to account this budget from then to there, because otherwise it will be such a long stretch until my January pay, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then goals is reach 700 subscribers, fill 10 envelopes from my savings challenge, make £100 from my candle business, 15 no spend days, and pay off my credit card. So the balance is 0. So yeah, that's that. And I did the categories again. We'll go more into this in my weekly check-in, my transactions log if I use any of my sinking funds, and then also, as I explained, my side income tracker. So yeah, that is pretty much my December budget all set up. I really hope you enjoyed the video, found it useful. These were the free printables that I offered last month. However, I just changed this colour scheme because I love this like muted green, sage green, whatever. You can tell with like all my things. But yeah, if you guys do want me to just like send you the link on Canva for this, just give me like a DM or on Instagram, and I will do that, because yeah, then you can customize it to what you want. Like I added some more boxes this month and so forth. So yeah, do let me know. Next month I am hoping to move into a bullet journal. I'm going to have a like budget book. and I will go through with you guys like the whole setup. I think that would be quite nice to watch. I always like watching bullet journal setups. Anyway, yeah, I will leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.